N2uitive Insights, y'all. We're back. Y'all ready? This one's for my ladies and my gents. Let's turn up. Let's drop this fire insight. As the title suggests, Voltaire. How many of y'all know him? I know a little bit about this gentleman, this man, French poet, philosopher, had a lovely quote. And what are we going to do with this quote? We're going to expound on it, like I like to do here. So let's expound. Voltaire had a lovely quote. His quote was, "Judge a man by his questions, not by his answers." Here's my little ad for the ladies, for them ladies. Judge a woman by how well she listens versus how well she speaks. So let me run that back. Judge a woman by how well she listens versus what comes out of her mouth. The ears. Y'all see these two things right here? Right? If you put them together, they make the shape of the heart. The ears are the pathway to the heart. Magnificent. Beautiful. Y'all with me? Ears. Judge a man by his questions. Why questions? Do y'all know a lot of people that ask questions? What do questioners do? For my insiders out there. Questioners sit back. Right? Questioners sit back. Right? They sit back, ponder, think, assess, observe. Questioners take assessment on what they see before speaking. They observe. They're curious, creative. It's a different part of the brain, which leads to intellect and wisdom. So you can tie questions with wisdom. Someone that asks questions. Here's my insight on top of that. Not a lot of questions, but the questions a man does ask, they make sense. They're of high intellect. They're meaningful. They're not repetitive. A lot of times a man can ask a question and it can encompass 15 different questions. So paying attention, and this goes in interpersonal relationships, y'all. When a man is asking a lady a question, the lady, the sweetheart, the little gem, the little angel just chilling across the way, pay attention to the questions he asks you. And then my gents, right? My gents. Women today, what happens to us in these relationships today, y'all? Because it's kind of fumble, mumble, jumble. If I fumble, mumble, jumble with these cell phones. That's why I'm dropping this fire insight, y'all. The ladies, my dudes, my gents. How well are those ladies really listening to you? How well are they listening to you? I dropped a video on sales. I did sales for 10 years, right? Conscious, active listening is key. It shows empathy. Empathy is a critical part that is missing. It's a link that's missing in a lot of relationships today. Empathy. So a woman that has soft ears, I call it, right? Like that 40-watt light bulb. It's a little soft. It's a little softy. Or like that soft taco. Soft ears equal a soft heart. They listen. They know that you mean something to them. Conscious, active listening from a feminine standpoint shows the gents, shows my gents, that lady's really into you. She cares about you. Because what you say is critical to her. So she wants to make sure she's attentive. Attentive. But y'all know what we got going on today, right, with these things? What are these relationships like today? That's why I'm dropping this insight. So my ladies, judge a man by his questions. What is he asking you? Not his response, not his answers. Answers equal ego. The ego likes to be on stage. A little bit of ego is good. But in a world full of ego, there's no soul. There's no soul. Soul is important. Soul is more important. And the soul is the fundamental, is the basis of the questions. Because questions imply wisdom, which implies soul, versus response, versus ladies chatterboxing. That's ego, y'all. So that's my fire insight. Voltaire had a lovely quote, and we expounded on it. I want to thank y'all for always tuning in. All the new subscriptions. Like, comment, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm on a sound off, turn down. N2uitive Nsights. Much love.